Let's take an in-depth deep dive into the mind of Anthony Casso and his time as high-ranking Lucchese underboss, from his time on the run, to the government backing out on a deal, to his fallout with boss Vicamuso, as well as the war versus the Gotti crew. Born May 21, 1942, and passed away in prison on December 15, 2020. Casso was born into the mafia life. His godfather was a captain in the Genoese crime family by the name of Salvatore Calambrano. Gosspipe inherited his gangster nickname Gosspipe from his father Gosspipe Sr., who would smack his opposition around with a gosspipe. As Gosspipe became a young man, he would follow in his dad's footsteps and use one also to strike and scare his foes. Little Vicamuso was not originally chose as boss. Instead, Anthony Casso was chose as Lucchese official boss, but he declined the position and took the number to spot of underboss, giving the throne to a Muso, who wanted that boss position of number one. Casso knew that being an underboss meant less heat and less attention from the feds. This was a power play by Casso, but Muso was happy, and as far as Casso was concerned, he was also happy just being underboss, which is still a super powerful positions. In fact, one of the most powerful and second in rank. Even though consigliere and underboss are literally the same position of power, being number 2 and number 3 is honestly the same thing. They are seen as both powerful and highest in rank, besides the boss himself. Casso is always painted as a maniac, but what the media and news stations always failed to mention is why Casso had some of those cockroaches killed, or in this case whacked by him personally, or his loyal hit squad. For example, James Hydell, a low-level crook, tried to shoot at Casso and kill him as he was getting ice cream with his tiny young daughter. After that, Casso would take the law into his own hands and have the mafia cops bring him Hydell. He would shoot Hydell over and over till learning who sent him and why they shot at him and his daughter. Casso would shoot Hydell over and over, but Casso was not just any man, he was a made man. And Hydell had no business shooting at him while he was with a family member, especially the daughter of Casso, who is not a part of the life. Unknown to Vicamuso, Casso also had a secret hit team of his own, filled with loyal, dedicated and calculated killers, such as the Gemini twins and mob cops Stephen Caracappa and Louis Eppolito, and Casso also doing hits and his own legwork when it was needed.
Part 2 of Episode 1 and Episode 2 coming soon. Thanks for watching True Gangsters of Yesterday.
Teaser for Part 2 of this episode.
While on the run from the feds, Vic and Gas would decide to leave everyday operations up to just Casso dealing with the family in the street under the Lucchese umbrella, the Muso and Casso administration. Convictions, racketeering, extortion, and murder. After a fallout with Gravano and Gotti from the Gambino family, with the beef between the two families stemming from the unsanctioned hit on Paul Castellano. Casso and Muso would hunt down Gambino Consiglia along with the help and blessing of Genovese boss Vincent the Cingiganti. They would car bomb De Chico in front of Gotti and Gravano and other mafioso. Stay tuned for Part 2 of Episode 1. And Episode 2, I hope you are enjoying this pilot episode. Link to donate can be found in my bio here on my YouTube channel, and also at the end of this video. Kind donations are truly appreciated. Thank you in advance for the support. Make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, share, comment, and tell a friend and a family member about the channel or even a co-worker. Enjoy the holidays. Your historian pal, True Gangsters of Yesterday, your #1 source for mob history.